afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to North Hobart Oval, where we see the grand final in the Old Scholars Division. Special comments by Mav, of course, who is president of the University Football Club. And if I don't mind, Mav, I'll cross to you. Sadly, your boys couldn't quite make this final, but the DOSA and Hutchins are going to provide a fantastic game of football today.
That's it, Hoppy. Look, I love the Uni Footy Club, but I love the Old Scholars Association as well. And there's no better way for them to cap off the season with the best two teams hitting it off for the big dance.
Let's get everyone's tips. Duff?
I can't call this. I just couldn't call it. Sorry.
Oh, that's pathetic. Ronell?
DOSA by 5.
Mav?
Hutchins by 2 points.
I'm going with Hutchins by 7. Triffett driving the ball in towards that danger area of uncertainty. Gee, Wright inadvertently almost claimed that one as a big tackle by Leach. Now it's Wright, swings over on the shoulders there. It's I think it's hit the boot of the DOSA player. What's the call?
It's a goal, boys. Or was it Leachy, Nick Leach?
Yeah, I think it was.
Fantastic player, fantastic bloke. I'll almost go as far as to say he's the Mike Hussey of the Old Scholars.
Well,
Nick Leach.
Mr. Football, as he got that ball as it comes out to McMahon. He's driving it in forward, trying to use their body. What about that for a great forward mark?
Mike Hussey.
All righty, so he's 33 years old, 63 goals, and you are right on the money. All right, so it is Declan McShane, one of the forwards that Mav spoke about just a few minutes ago, leans back. He's kicked it towards the goal, and I think they're pretty happy with the result. Gets the handball back away to Parker, and DOSA might relieve this pressure, and it is through the agency of Setchell, trying to find the running lead of Peacock. And now here is an opportunity as it comes down towards DOSA, deep into this quarter, as Daniel Newitt drives back around, trying to do a bit of push and shove. And the big man, he throws the dummy once, twice, and slammed it through. Cameron Golding has got the Roosters. They're up and about. Hands on the ball right now, and they're going to go back into attack as they swing around. Goes back out towards the centre half forward position, and a really good strong mark by Joshy White. White wheeling around, goes on his left foot off one step, and that's a good lead from Newitt.
Newitt was playing a lot of his game in the reserve throughout the year, but he's strung together some great form towards the end of the year to get himself a deserved place in the grand final side. And he's kicked a goal, I think. I think he's put it straight through.
Let's have a look as we wait. Yes. It is. He's sort of sizing his options up. Comes in with the kick. He's decided to put it to that area of uncertainty, and taking a very nice mark there is Matty Lister. That was poor marking.
He's the reason why they've been having a couple of shots on goal.
Actually, in that particular play we saw on replay, Tad Mayhew fell to the ground, which enabled Lister to get that shot on goal, and he has made no mistake. He has slotted that one through. We hope you're enjoying the coverage as much as we are enjoying bringing it to you, and it ends up spilling back out to Code. He drives that towards the goals. What about that for a goal, Ronell?
Oh, fantastic goal.
The midfield group from DOSA, they are really not having a dominant role in the game yet.
They're not. It's in the gut so far today. It's been fairly tough football. No one's really got clear possession. It's just been a hard slog. So those blokes, the Setchels, the Veaches, the O'Briens haven't got time to break up the space. Whereas Hutchins, they've really started to create with the football.
Okay, so that ball comes out to Wright. Normally good with the hand in the ball in hand. It is Setchell who mops that one up. And now it comes across to Beattie. Beattie, he's been forced to get rid of that ball quickly. It spills wide, and coming in over the top was Brettingham Moore, the skipper of the Lions outfit. And he'd be pretty happy with the performance so far of the Hutchins boys, as they are 36-16 with a very, very comfortable lead at this stage at the 16-minute mark of the second quarter of the 2014 Old Scholars Grand Final. It is a nice tap out there by Owen. They're over chasing the ball, was well played by Brettingham Moore. He screws that ball and back over the back of that back. That's as good a mark as you'll ever see in any form of football. Coming over the back was Declan McShane. As we see on replays, about 3 or 4 deep back. Over he comes, and it sticks in there, Mav. That was a crackerjack mark. And Clark with not the greatest kick there, as he just turns that ball over. And that was the man in front. Clark tries to take that mark. It was well held by White. He throws the dummy, gets the handball back across. That was well weighted as it comes back towards Fisher. But yet again, turning the ball over. And the big man down back is Heron. And Heron stands up tall. Comes back out towards one of his teammates there. That was well played by Wilson. He goes back inside. He comes out now. Has a big opportunity to take the mark. And Hussey takes the mark. Well, they'll need to refuel, especially get those electrolytes into their system at half-time as Manister got hold of that ball. But it is Al Corso who picks it up. He's just swanning down that outer side. He's almost coming into kicking zone. He's normally a good long kick. That has gone towards it. Oh, it's touched on the line. Hutchins are settling into the game.
Yeah, look, it's the start of this second half kind of mirrors the start of that first half. It's just Hutchins have just come out on top. They've got, there was a bit of a scrappy start, but they still have the momentum, and they've kicked a goal from it.
Oh, that was a great shot on goal there.
Looking at this side, there's been 10 blokes out of these two sides represented the OSFA Team of the Year. So we have the talent. It proves to be going to be a great half football, I reckon, boys. And
well, there it is. He's put that one through, Mav, for a goal.
That's the one.
Crikey, that's a mouthful.
A few plugs in there.
Okay, so now that ball comes back around. I think that was Triffett, and he's been, was it tripped there? And it's going to be a kick and potentially a shot on goal. He just going to settle himself down now. He doesn't look particularly confident, but he just now gets onto it. Big purchase on that ball, going close to the line. The big man's there and in front and centre. Matthew Wright, I think, has kicked that one. He certainly has.
Just uses his body so well. I know our ruckman against him has struggled, and we have a couple of very good ruckmen in Ben Mathewson and Will McAdam, but he's proven the difference throughout the year.
Great tackle there applied by Peacock, and surely he's going to be rewarded for that great tackle, as we see there. And it's going to be, gets the handball off, and it's a long kick towards the goal. That's just what they needed. And that could be the fillip that gives the Roosters the drive. They just haven't committed like they have committed for the majority of the year. You just like to see them step up as there's a snap towards goal, and these are those little chances they just have to take. Oh, look at that one there by Setchell. It's going to be a free kick.
Do you know what? I reckon the day out in the sun will do that head of the boundary. Umpire's real good.
Oh, no doubt about it. Just be very gentle, though. I reckon for about 2 minutes for the first time, and then just eke it up just slightly as the ball is spun around there by O'Brien. It's going close to the line. I think he's just got his hand behind that one, so it's all clear, and it has been put through. And that is us. We're trying to get this game up and about, and that's what they need. And it is done by the coach. He wheels around, puts that one through. I tell you what, the game would come alight if DOSA could just eke out one more goal before the three-quarter stoppage.
And I'll mention
O'Brien. Here's a chance! Oh, look at that mark by Setchell!
That's courageous.
And it's the last quarter. It is the 2014 Old Scholars Grand Final. It comes down to this. We went down there to the huddles, and I was in the DOSA crowd, and I tell you what, Super Coach O'Brien just implored his players. He said, you had a fantastic effort in that quarter. I know we can do it. We have the belief. We can come back from anywhere. But Hutchins, they've got the first goal, and that's just what they wanted. They are cock-a-hoot over that. Look at the big man coming out. He couldn't be brought down. The ball spills free to Lister, and he turns around and he's slotted it through for a goal. He's pretty creative as he slams the ball onto his boot. Very similar kicking style to his brother, and it goes over the back. And how about that for a mark? Brilliant work there by Tom Triffett. Oh, look at that. Hutchins from deep in the pocket. Oh, have a look at that. I think Big Nick Cleary has plucked that out, and he's got it onto his boot and put it through for a goal. The old saying, you know the rules, those big Roosters don't get any shorter, and he's big in stature, so the worst thing that can happen, you can plonk it long, and he has a chance to take it as that ball is kicked around the side by Leach.
Mike Hussey has come up again.
Veach, and he's going to take the free kick. He gets it down there. There's your man, Harvey. He has had a quiet day today, Mav.
Yes.
Watch this man run, O'Leary. He'll certainly get a wriggle on. He goes the handball. The look away, he confused himself, but he's picked it up again. He'll run towards that 50-metre line.
Don't tell me.
Don't tell me. Hard, long. Oh! one of your goals today.
Pure Blonde, take your pick, you drink it, and they'll be on board next year, and we look forward to it.
Well, there it is, and it is Owen who steps in, and it comes out now, and they're going to have another shot on goal.
Time, boys.
And it is just all over bar the shouting. Back out to the running player in Beattie. Beattie decides to go long and direct, and the man's got a chance to mark it, and he does so, but not before the siren has gone. And the grand final is gone down to Sandy Bay, where the Hutchins Football Club is. It is a fantastic win there, as they seem pretty happy.
And the John King medal for the best all round goes to Ariel.
I'd just like to present the Premiership Cup to Hutchins 2014 Senior Premiers.
I just wanted to say, guys, and I'll say this on camera, I've been lucky enough to play in 5 at Burnie, but this by far is the most rewarding and the best thing I've ever experienced.
The best things in life are closer than you think. Cascade Lager. All the best.